Hi, yeah, I'm Claire, come on in. So you've come to help me make my film. That's great. Come through to my studio. It's my living room, but I like to think of it as a studio. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you my characters, and this is the first one that I've made. Well, I ever made actually. This is Yoga Man, and I made him on a 6-week course at the BFI. I'll just turn him around very slowly so you can see him in all his glory. He's solid plasticine, so he's pretty heavy. And on the course I did animate him, so he did a little sun salutation. And when I finished this course, I just went and did another course. I did another course at the BFI, and on this one I learnt how to make an armature. And so with the armature I made Hipster Man. You can see he's got his iPhone, he's got his tattoos, his beard and his glasses. And again, I did actually animate him so that he made his own film on an iPhone, which is pretty much what we're doing now. And when I was at home in the studio, I decided to make a friend for Hipster Man, so I made Hipster Girl, who's just here. So I gave her her culottes and her Adidas trainers, crop top and a little top knot. Just about standing up. And then after I'd made these two, I was asked to make some models for my godmother's 25th wedding anniversary. So I made these. You got it? Yeah. And these are them singing at the piano, because they're very keen singers. So it's a go to an action shot, I suppose. And then from there, I went and made an alpaca. Bit of a jump, but... And this was my first go at doing texture. So you can see I've tried to make fur by sort of picking at the plasticine. And I also gave him some eyelashes. It's got quite a nice expression. So I will take you over here next to my first go at making a set and trying to use materials other than just plasticine. So this is a gazebo made out of kebab sticks, and this scene was for my auntie and uncle's 45th wedding anniversary. So this is Auntie Jackie having a cup of tea with Oscar the cat. And you might see there's actually somebody missing from this scene, and that would be my uncle Tony. But shortly after this was made, he decided to have a change of scene, and so he's now a magician with his spangly bow tie and magic wand. I don't think he's done any tricks yet, but we'll wait and see. And then it was approaching Christmas last year, so I decided to make a Christmas card for my friends and my family. And so I made these two characters, my polar bear and his mate the penguin, and they're fishing, not very successfully, but they're fishing in the Arctic. So, and again I made his fur. Let's try to pick at it. And then about the same time that I was making Polar Bear, I did a course where I learnt how to make models for theatrical sets. And this was something that I made after the course, and it's a lady that I met on holiday in Snowdonia, and on the high street she said what a lovely sunny day it was, and I thought I'd make a model of her. So this is her enjoying a cup of tea in the sunshine outside her cottage. And I made her fleece, and she was wearing a lovely brooch, so I made that too. And this set is made of foam, and I made this stamp, I suppose you would call it, and I pressed it into the foam and then painted it to create the stones. And then I also made a path out of pepper, and the edges of the path with more kebab sticks. And a few plants so it looked a bit more cosy, I think. And then after that, I made a small menagerie. I made these 3 characters are all made for Easter. This is Chris the sheep, who has popped up in some other sets. There's an Easter bunny, and there's a chicken having a snooze. And then I also have made this mouse who's tiny. You can see how small he is on my finger. And there's a frog, an owl, and a Siamese cat. And then after that I made myself, which I think is pretty similar, although I'm not wearing the glasses at the moment, but she has got her stripy top because I do always wear a stripy top. And then after I made myself, I made Nigel over here, and this is my brother Nigel, who's it was his 40th birthday, not wedding anniversary, his birthday, and he's a very keen skier and surfer, so I decided to combine the two. So again, another action shot. It was quite complicated because I had to make him stand up, get the balance right, but he does stand up, so I think it worked. And anyway, then if you want to follow me around here. Yeah, are you okay? Great. Yeah. This is what I'm working on at the moment, and this is the unicorn, who I'm going to call Jemima. He was called David till about 20 minutes ago. And this is Jemima, who's having a rest in the stable in between adventures, enjoying her carrot. And this is a stable that I made out of wood, and this is cardboard, and it's all painted. And then at the moment I'm also making this armchair for a cat to have a snooze on. It's obviously still a work in progress. The chair needs to be a lot more comfortable than it is at the moment, but it'll get there. It's all just sanded foam from a foam board. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed meeting my models as much as I've enjoyed making them, and also I hope you can see why I'm applying for the course. I've really focused on making models, and now I think it's time to animate them and expand the stories that I've given them so far. So yeah, I hope you think they're good, and you think I could really benefit from the course, because I would very much like to join the course in September. Thank you.